Test the mic. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Test the mic. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, the mic is working. What's up, everybody? This is Zach, aka Zachy, aka I am Zachy, creator of Jet Lag Radio and many more podcasts, and of the website zack.coffee, zack.coffe. So we are going to now play some Death Stranding. As you know, a lot of you have a lot of questions about Death Stranding and about the philosophy and about the mythology and what goes on in this game. And as you know, I've only recently started to do live commentary for this game. As you know, I know a lot about this game, and it's a very complicated game. It's very, very complicated. A lot of people really don't understand what the hell's going on, and that's why I'm here, and that's why we'll get to play it, and get to see some Easter eggs and everything over here. So let's get pumped up. Let's go ahead and select our Jet Lag Radio 444. Go. As you know, if you want to see more about me, there's a link to my link tree. It's got all of my websites, all of my blog, my LinkedIn, my Spotify, all my podcasts and all that. And yeah, let's get into it. Death Stranding Director's Cut. Shout out to Hideo Kojima. If you're, I don't know what time it is in Japan, but I think if you're working on a Death Stranding 2, you want to hear some ideas, let's go ahead and watch what I'm streaming over here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Zan, we've recorded a spike in chiral levels not far from your position.
We're in episode
I
7.
think it might be a body.
Clifford.
A body about to go necro. I've marked it on your map. If I'm right, you need to deal with it fast. Like right now.
It's some bot orders, and now we have to pick the most important deliveries. So as I mentioned, the most important deliveries, you only get 1 or 2 deliveries. Make sure you do the ones that are the most important. So I'm looking at the most important deliveries over here. I'm going to do the anti-chiralium medication for Fragile. Fragile, as you know, is very important to Sam Porter Bridges. She's the one who helps us throughout this game to help us get around. So Fragile needs our help. Let's go help her out. Drinking some coffee right now, as you know. Rumors has it you'll be able to carry around the tumbler and Death Stranding 2 and drink coffee in your room as well. So it's gonna be should be pretty cool. Definitely better than just drinking all those energy drinks and those beer cans that Sam Porter Bridges normally drinks. All right. Some naturally timefall resistant wood. This will be probably the most important thing to have. So let's go ahead and send this order. We got some lost cargo, so let's deliver this lost cargo. Got some rare text from a history of America. I have some material for large construction. I have medical instruments, so let's return all that. Let's recycle a little bit. Can't hurt to recycle some carwarium. We just saw 152 on the screen, so let's listen to July Radio 152.
Thank you for your continued support.
Shout out to Norman Reedus, who's watching, if he is. We know that Norman Reedus loves heavy metal, metal music. Hideo Kojima sent us a hint that there's a new album by Judas Priest, which is some kind of a metal band. I'm not too familiar with them, so we'll put in some Judas Priest on the Spotify, and we'll listen to it. As you know, this is part of music therapy. This is how people are able to do what they can. Is they listen to the music that they enjoy, and they're able to complete their mission. Like for me, it's I listen to techno, I listen to dance music, I listen to Jedi radio, I listen to techno radio, and that's how I'm able to complete my work. Whenever I write reports or whenever I look at my book and things of that nature. So let's see. We're gonna need we got our all-terrain skeleton. Get some armor plates, power gloves. We got enough boots. We got 3 boots over here. Let's make sure they're nice. We got our weapons. Let's see. We got our weapons over here. We have enough hermetic grenades. Great. And we need a vehicle. How are we gonna get? Oh well, we can't use a vehicle because we. Oh no, wait, we can. We'll put it into a truck like we did last time. So let's do that. Let's put it into a truck. So let's put into let's see, long range truck. Because we have that one truck already, so we got someone here that got a level 3 truck. Let's go ahead and use that. Let's load it on the truck, and
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Milligan special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Thank you for your contribution.
Well, at least you know your limits, huh? Okay. Okay. Let's go. drop.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Name's Sam. Don't mind me.
Alright guys, we got some messages. July Radio 152, we got a conundrum. We got a conundrum over here. So we got a conundrum and a shout out from Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders always trying to do his best. There was just the State of the Union. And yeah, for sure. Definitely a conundrum. We have to make sure that things go well for the next election, 2024. So yeah, the Democrats definitely have a lot of work to do. We got a message from Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 Midnight Rendezvous. So it's probably the team's trying to get together. People are excited. They want me to stream Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. It will definitely happen. You have to remove some space on my PlayStation 5. It's a big game, so I may have to delete a couple games so I can install this. So don't worry guys, it is happening. So we got a message from Roxanne. Want to drink some milkshake for sure. Johnny Rockets, it's been a long time. Dance Dance Revolution for sure. If we could get some Dance Dance Revolution games for the PS5, that would be very, very helpful. We haven't played Dance Dance Revolution in forever. Yeah, the Skyline for sure. We need to hang out at the tofu shop. So, like I said, right now I'm unable to, because of cost. I can't afford to go to the tofu shop for a while. But hopefully for my birthday around the late May, I look forward to being at the tofu shop and seeing all the guys over there with the Skylines and all the other cars. It's gonna be fun. Let's see. Yeah, we got a message about the multiverse, and especially of the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, because of the fact that Russia was trying to set some weapons in outer space, and it was very dangerous. As you know, a very long time ago, I mentioned that people don't get along on Earth, but they have to get along in space, and there was a message of peace between America and China. So it was very important for the people who are on Earth. They might be bickering, but out in space, on the International Space Station, they seem to usually get along. Get a shout out from Jules, in one of his earlier songs, On m'appelle l'OVNI. As you know, this song was on Jedi Radio 99. So this was back in around Christmas 2018. So 2018, we're talking about 6 to 5 years ago. That's 6 to 5 years ago when I introduced the world on Jetlag Radio about Jules, and that's how he got famous in the States, and that's we heard it first. So you heard about Jules on Jetlag Radio episode 99. All right, we get Kavinsky. I love his Testarossa. So Testarossa, a lot of people want to see me finish Full Metal Panic. I am on one of the last boss. It's really hard. I'll get to it. Once again, we get a shout out from Andromeda, who misses me. I miss you too. And yeah, we'll play some Mass Effect in the future. Mass Effect very hard. It's gonna take some time for sure. We got a message from Justice. Justice got a new album coming out, so that's gonna be fun. I got a message from people on the spectrum. Don't worry, I am here. And there you go. You want something to hang out and enjoy watching? There's my YouTube videos, and yeah. Shout out from the Batman. People who love Batman. Listening to Seal, Kiss from a Rose. Kiss from a Rose on the moon. Got a shout out from JTech. And yeah, people who love Tintin. People who love Tintin, the Rocket, who like the Rocket, and yeah, I'm sure the Tintin very important. We got a message from the team at the Crew. As you know, there's the Crew 2, and then the new Crew game, the third one that just came out. Got a message from Daredevil. Season 4 has been filming, and yeah, looks like something's wrong with Lange Sci-Fi Hero, so we'll have to fix that. Fix that. There's a shot from Destiny and Halo. There's some news that Halo might come to the PlayStation. We never know. Something wrong with Save Our Planet from Leah Mitchell. Change that to Save Our Planet from Rockman EXE soundtrack. Get a shout out from Oasis. Oasis, obviously Wonderwall. We would love to see a reunion of the band. It would be fun. It would be very fun to see a reunion of Oasis. So let's see. On to the next. Get to 448. As you know, Murillo reported 448. Definitely something weird with these 4 strong Zionists who cannot seem to be defeated, who are really ruining people's lives around the world. And yeah, shout out from Dr. Dre. Let's yeah, I'm gonna arrest Trump for sure. Got a shout out from Batman about the Joker, so we'll have to. Batman and Superman are gonna have to work together, and we're just gonna have to play some more Arkham City. So yeah, definitely gonna have to We're gonna have to play some Arkham City, and we have to deal with this Joker. This is driving us bananas. Four 463. There's so much love. Someone is thinking about me. And we get a shout out about the Afterlife. Afterlife is obviously the bar inside Cyberpunk 2077. We'll have to wait until Cyberpunk 2077 2, Project Orion, when the Afterlife will be a bar where multiplayer aspect, people will be able to go hang out at the Afterlife bar and hang out and talk about Cyberpunk and take missions together. It's going to be amazing. Alright, 1089. Something's wrong with Nomad. Okay, so let's fix the operating system here. So Nomad, the track does not work. There's an update for Weekend Heroes. Switch out to Delta. There we go, that's better. Delta, obviously, Metal Gear Solid Delta is coming out soon. That's going to be amazing. A message from Tron Legacy. Don't worry, Tron 3 is coming out eventually. It's going to be amazing. We got a message from the team at Dreamweaver. Yeah, we've come a long way from Dreamweaver, that's for sure. Website design has come a long way. Alright, on to the next 329. Nexus Protocol, for sure. Amoureux, yeah. A shout out about VersaLife, obviously, the conspiracy and Deus Ex Mankind Divided. If some people want me to live stream some Deus Ex, that might happen. Just want to raise awareness, trying to get people to let us buy the Deus Ex IP from Eidos Montreal and make sure that there's a trilogy completed for Adam Jensen. Very excited about that. Next is 997. Someone wants to dance with me? Yes, I'll be dancing at. I will be dancing at Charlotte DeWitt on in early April. I'll be there in San Francisco. So if you want to dance with me, you're a woman who wants to dance with me. I'll get permission from my wife, and we'll be dancing. But very looking forward to it. All right, let's Let's put all these podcast links in the YouTube video. Makes it easier for you guys to click and listen. On 1396, we got a message from our friend Harry Potter, one of our best friends. So Harry's got his best friend who's telling him wicked. So that's good to hear. We got a message from Jocko says go. Yeah, I'm listening to a podcast 439 or something that has Schwarzenegger, and looking forward to listening to the entire podcast. Arnold Schwarzenegger's got a new book. He's got a new book, and I have to, obviously I'll put it on the book club. This month is for Women's History Month, so for the month of April, hopefully we'll be able to read Arnold Schwarzenegger's new book. So we'll read that book on the book club for April for sure. Got a message from Marvel What If, yeah, and the new season of What If was pretty nice. Get a message from the Lamborghini, yeah, I'm trying to win the Lamborghini. I did not win the last one, and I would love to win the Lamborghini from the 80 contest, 8080. So, yeah, wish me luck that I could win the Lamborghini. So, I am eager to win this car. It's just it's not easy, but I've done my best. I've done a lot of work, and I feel that I do deserve to win this contest. You know. As always, guys, please like and subscribe the YouTube channel. All donations are much appreciated. I'm trying to save for my first new car. That's a dream of mine. I've been working for 25 to 30 years trying to buy my first new car. And also, if you make a donation, it can help me invest and buy the Unicorn watch, the Death Stranding watch, in preparation for Death Stranding 2. I have been eager to buy this watch. As you know, it can help me give you guys more Easter eggs and more content as to
Beginning scan.
when how I can interact with Death Stranding and my podcasts from the various various podcasts I have. Well, it's just the tip of the iceberg. This is just Jedi Radio. As you know, I have many more podcasts. I have Benkyo Radio. I have Quantum Radio, Lambda Radio. You know, there's all these podcasts work together to bring you amazing data, which I like to call not just intelligence, but super intelligence. So that's why this stuff is super important, and you want to take a sneak peek into what comes next. That's how it works. You need to. You want to see more content, you got to hit that like and subscribe button, and you have to make a donation. It doesn't have to be big, just $1, $2, $5. Anything can help. When you make a donation, it helps me stay not in the red, and helps me pay the bills, my monthly bills for my blog, and for my, pay for gas, pay for what have you. And provide more content. It's really important stuff.
Anyone? Someone around?
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Got a message from 368. So music means love's forever. Got a message from London. London says hi. Really complex, as you know, London. Yeah, this is very complex, and that's the reason why trying to whiteboard all of this is a huge undertaking. It's a tremendous amount of work, and it takes a long time to be able to concentrate. But once you get the hang of it, it works. It works. It's a lot of work. Very complex. You're right, London. It's very complex. Let's go ahead and eat eat a snack right now. I have a Milky Way Midnight. If you've ever had a Milky Way, the Midnight is extremely delicious, so very much recommended. Take a bite out of her croissant as well.
What can't you do?
very difficult terrain. As you can see, we're gonna have to hit the L3 button to be able to climb that distance. Very tough, very tough. I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to take a risk, and there's some lost cargo from a doctor. We got some painkillers that need to be delivered. So let's grab them. Could be very important. We have a patient that might need these painkillers, so let's make sure that we deliver them. We have a fellow porter who wants us to do this on a bike. Well, I can deliver this body on a bike, so I'm sorry, but no. We've covered a good distance. Let's save.
Let's roll.
We have the way here. We have a new song from Aurora. Oh, is there? Oh, very important. Always unable to catch this cargo. This is the lost disc media. I've always wanted to pick that up. I always seem to lose it. As you know, I really miss the CD players, Discman from Walkman, and also the mini disc. I've always wanted to own a mini disc, but it was so expensive I could never be able to afford it. But yeah, I did have a CD player growing up. For you or the younger crowd, you don't know anything about the CD player. That's how we listened to all of our music. We've just arrived to our destination, so I'll let you guys to go take a piss and come back because we're about to watch a long cutscene, very important content. So get ready because once I deliver this this package in here, we get to have a long cutscene, very important cutscene in this game, Death Stranding. If you're unfamiliar with it, so be sure to tune in. I'm gonna wait basically about gonna wait about 5 minutes, maybe make some more coffee, wait for you guys to get comfortable and watch this. So go ahead, go get yourself some more water, get yourself some more coffee, and if you're on the West Coast, yeah, probably some decaf right now. It's 3 in the morning, and let's get ready to watch this amazing cutscene. Alright guys, I'm back. If you guys are ready, let's make that happen. So as you can see, I have to put everything inside the truck since I'm trying to make a delivery. So this woman is the twin sister of that other lady, and if you want more details on that, you'll have to watch or play Death Stranding episode 1 through 6. Episode 1 through 6, right now we're on episode 7 for Clifford.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Looks like our bot delivered that anti-chloralium medication for Fragile. That's excellent news.
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Let's connect our Cupid and make sure this place is part of the UCA network, United Cities of America. We put this place on the map. As you know, ever since this pandemic inside Death Stranding, Sanport Bridges had to reconnect every city in America. Not every one of them, but all major ones. And it took him on this long journey to get this done.
Please proceed into the facility with a cadaver. Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information. facility with a cadaver.
Looks like we got a message from Higgs, the bad guy. It's for podcast 2301. We're not going to be there for a long time. Alright, let's watch this cutscene.
Please proceed.
We're going to get introduced to one of the major character in Death Stranding.
Hardman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Hartman. This is episode 8. Hartman. Very important character.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549. I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real, and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
All so you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions. I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So we just watched a lot of development. Talking to Hartman, he's basically telling us to just chillax until he wakes up again.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films? You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me. As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident, too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the 2 void outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a Prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Armory. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
All right. Well, that was a lot of content. As you can see, it was a very important cutscene for Death Stranding Director's Cut, and yeah, a lot of work to do throughout the UCAs. A lot of work for Sam Porter Bridges to do, and got some time to prepare another podcast while we were watching this cutscene. I'm preparing Mu Radio 202, and with Mu Radio 202, we'll listen to some metal music for Norman Reedus, the actor who plays Sam Porter Bridges, who likes metal music, and that kind of music will be good for his mental health and music therapy, and help us navigate through the snow.
Core muscles.
We need to know who this person is. This seems to be Higgs. This seems to be a message from Higgs over here.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edgenot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
We got some bot orders. Holy crap. Speaking about coffee, we have a delivery for authentic coffee making kit. That's amazing. 586. Let's deliver. Let's make that order. So this is a very dangerous order. That's order 59, and this is order 58. So, yeah. Let's get this done. The question is, can we do both orders at the same time?
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. A Bridges paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives, but in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what. Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations, especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains. Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter bomb, especially when transporting it by a carrier or vehicle. Any irregularities should trigger an alarm. Don't ignore it.
I got the heat pads, thermal pads over here on the sides. I'll have to put my armor plates back on my body.
Order assigned.
Alright, very dangerous mission. Let's walk slowly back towards our truck.
Keep on keeping on.
Oh, let's deliver those lost the lost cargo. Now the armor plates are very convenient when you try to fight mules, so very important to wear armor plates on the side of you, and then uh, put those heating pads on the side so you stay warm while walking in the snow. Thermal pads. You get the gloves on. You get shoes, good shoes on the boot clip, and make sure your shoes are good. Our gloves are good. All right. Let's deliver the lost cargo. Someone needed a disc media. So this Walkman or whatever, some high performance spring, and some painkillers. So let's deliver this lost cargo.
Delivering cargo.
Did some recycling.
Thank you for your contribution. Keep on keeping on.
Okay, we got to be very careful with what we're transporting over here. This is very sensitive material, so move slowly over here.
Sam. So, Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab? Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
Very difficult terrain. Covered a good distance. Let's save. Take a sip of some coffee. Obviously decaf coffee. We're drinking some Pete's coffee right now. Big Bang Pete's coffee. Decaf. Very complicated mission here. We have a long trajectoire to make to get to our destination. Order 58 and Order 59. It's really hard. Trying to pause so I can save. So close.
Easy. Let's roll.
We're very close to part 1 of 2 of our destination here. Let's not mess this up.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay, we just completed Order 58. Deliver all 8 containers of antichiralium medication.
Delivering cargo.
Let's eat some vegetables here. Got some carrots.
Thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of days stuff. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. Possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we got it before the suicidal stage. Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work. I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you.
Alright, we delivered the medication to the geologist. That's 3 kilometers. What a long drive. Look, our bot delivered the coffee making machine. Awesome.
Oh, yes. Right then. If you'd do the honors.
We're going to bring the geologist online on the UCA.
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA, with access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now, assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years? Evidence of an ancient death stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the chiralium readings. In the distant past, earthquakes caused frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotachylite. We call these layers
Shout out to all those
fossil
vegetarians who only eat
Extending the principle,
veggies.
our fissure here is what
Always
one might
important to
term
eat
a
your
fossil
veggies, guys.
beach. The presence of chiralium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Alright, we just made Order 58. Now, let's get through Order 59. It's not going to be easy. You gotta get to that paleontologist.
Count on you, Sam.
Time to load.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
The weather is getting worse. We gotta hurry up. Oh, we gotta... Is that a better truck?
Gotta stretch my legs.
You left behind with Necro. The BT had popped, made contact with someone, and triggered a void out. The chiral network, the UCA, you can forget about it all. We're done.
Looks like a body went Necro and there's a void out. gonna be impossible. I'm trying to avoid doing this on foot.
Gotta stretch my legs.
It's going to be very hard. Doing this on foot is going to be extremely difficult. We got some oh shit. We're running low on battery. Let's create a generator here. Using our PCC Volume 1.
Construction complete.
Good news, our exoskeleton is back to full charge. Soundtrack from Aurora asking us to have patience. We're no longer in the chiral network. We got an email from the geologist. We'll have to read that as soon as we can. Be very careful. We're carrying very dangerous cargo. We have to get to our destination. We are almost there. Come on, Sam Porter Bridges.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Antimatter bomb delivery is complete. We can breathe easily, guys. We finally completed mission order number 59. There we go.
Delivering cargo.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. But hey, what am I worried about? If you're hauling cargo this dangerous, you must know what you're doing. You can set up the chiral network while I work.
Oxygen mask. Can be useful for future missions.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does the dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epochal discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Alright guys, that was awesome. Let's go ahead and rest in the our rest area here. We'll have to take a shower and use the restroom.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you. Today's a good day. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you. Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Alright, let's get some rest.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Alright, let's check on loot.
You okay?
We just had a long day of mission, so let's use the rest area.
Nice.
Take a piss. Make some EX grenades. EX grenades number 1.
Nice.
Alright, let's take a shower. There we go.
EX grenade number 0.
Let's check our email. Spiritualist sent us an email. Cool thing about the handprint we found for her. A message from Aaron. Aaron's thanking us for picking up Dead Man's coat and boots. He's going to need them in the winter. Alright guys, this has been my session for Death Stranding 2, Death Stranding Director's Cut for today. As you can see, we've been through a lot of content, and saw a lot of Easter eggs with my podcast, and yeah, so there'll be more sessions like that. Just tune in and stay tuned to my Twitter when I tweet about it whenever I go on live stream, and more like and subscribe my YouTube page. If you like the content, please make a donation on my Venmo, PayPal, GoFundMe. I've been working for over 30 years and I'm trying to buy my first vehicle. So 25 years of work, and including the past 5 years for unpaid, I'm trying to buy my first vehicle that's new. First new car. So anything you can do to help, it'd be much appreciated. Thank you so much. We've been playing for about two and a half hours, a little bit more than 2.5 hours, plus another 10 or 11 minutes. So thank you for tuning in. And until next time, guys.